to this session on how to test normality of data distribution in SPSS. So as you know that skewness and kurtosis are the two basic measures of normality. Skewness measures the symmetry of data distribution, whereas kurtosis measures the peakness or the flatness of the data distributions. So this is a situation when data is almost normally distributed. So it's neither highly peaked nor it is asymmetrical. It's a more forming a more symmetry. So let's talk in detail. Skewness can have three values, might be 0, minus or positive. If it's equal to 0, so this is an ideal situation. So if it's a minus, so that means data is not symmetrical. It is tilted toward the right side, so means the more values are concentrated toward the higher end of the values. And if skewness value is positive, again data distribution is asymmetrical, and most of the values are concentrated toward the lower end, and the curve is tilted towards left side. As far as kurtosis is concerned, kurtosis again have three kind of values. It may have 0, means making a typical bell curve, and if it's minus, so minus means it is more flatter than the normal one. So this situation we call it platykurtic, and kurtosis value in this case is minus. On the other hand, if it's a positive, so it means more data is peaked than the normal, so this situation is called the leptokurtic. And let's do it in SPSS. So there are many methods in SPSS. So first let's use the frequency distribution method. So analyze discrepancy and frequency. So here, so let me check one by one options. Let me first take the education years here, and go to charts here. Check the option of histogram and the show norm curve in histograms. So then results. If you look, yeah, here are the results. Yes, so you see in this case skewness is 0, exactly 0, kurtosis is almost equal to 0, and making a shape typically like a bell curve. Second method is descriptives. In descriptives, what you do basically, so for example, I'm interested in education years again. So in the options, I need to check the option of skewness and kurtosis, then click it OK. So here you will find the values of skewness and the kurtosis. So in next methods, we will use the explore methods. In this case again, so say education years is our variables for which we want to assess the normal distribution properties. So put it in the dependent variables, then go to the plots. So here check the option of the histograms as well as the normality plots with the tests. So click it, and once it's done, so you will find, so the two tests will come up here. One is the case test, second one is the SW test. And besides, you will also find the values of the skewness and the kurtosis. And if you look at these ones here, these two tests, they are applied in the different situations. KS is applied in a situation when data is very large, more than 2000. SW is used when data is small. In our case, data is small. So that's why we will apply the SW tests. So it should be non-significant if you're looking for a data to be normally distributed. Since this is non-significant, so we conclude that our data possesses the properties of normal distribution. If it was significant, so then it would have meant that the data is not possessing the properties of normal distribution. So there are some other methods also, so which you can explore later. Thanks for watching.